Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to your daily transfer update for the opening day of the January transfer window. Just like in the summer, guys, I'm going to be here every day, illness depending and maybe life depending. But yeah, I'll be here every day of the January window, bringing you all the latest updates, guests, just like for the summer. We'll probably do a giveaway at the end of January as well if we hit a certain number of subscribers. All that good stuff, guys, that we're doing in the summer and day one of the window. And as you can imagine with Chelsea, you know, the links are already there. Links already there. Got Ben Jacobs coming out saying that it'll be almost impossible for Osimhen to sign for Chelsea in January. Galatasaray reportedly want to terminate Hakim Ziyech's loan. That's reports from Turkey. Chelsea have held talks with a move over Germany's under-17 World Cup winning centre-half David Odogu from Wolfsburg. Lautaro Martinez wants to stay at Inter Milan. Chelsea will have to spend close to £52 million if they want to sign Jean-Claire Todibo from Nice in January. There's all sorts going on. Newcastle United have inquired about signing Andre Santos as well. Potential Chelsea preparing themselves for potential interest in Noni Madueke this month as well, reportedly. So yeah, already guys, day one, and there are loads of links. As always in the transfer window, Chelsea will get linked with a lot of players. Not all of it's going to be true. So before we start overreacting when certain names get linked, just remember it's Chelsea. They know we're going to be active in the window. It's just one of those. By the way, Happy New Year to everyone as well. Hope you're all doing well. Smash the likes on the stream, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. Let's get this to 50 likes as quickly as possible. Hope you had a good New Year celebrating last night. I'm feeling a bit better, guys. Not that anyone's really that bothered, but I am feeling slightly better today. A bit more food's gone down. We're here. All that good stuff, guys. So, yeah. Hope you're all doing well. Let's dive into a few things in the chat. Smash the likes. Subscribe. Use the super chat function if you are feeling generous today. You can become a channel member if you hit the link in the description. $1.99 a month. But, yeah, guys. Let's do this. Let's say hello to a few people and then let's dive into the transfer show, guys, because you people love this stuff. I don't know what it is about transfers, but the viewing numbers for the transfer stuff always seems to go reasonably well. Yes, Osimhen does have a release clause of 130 mil. Poch wants Osimhen top striker. Yes. Chelsea wants Osimhen. Yeah. Potentially, let's see. Happy New Year, brother. Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year to you as well, Dan. I have a sad feeling Osimhen was just being nice on that tweet. No, look, I don't think we can read too much into the tweet for sure. Yeah, maybe we're going to dive into that as well. Yes, Happy New Year, Chelsea till I die. Rayan, big up my brother. Osimhen in the summer, let's hope so. Where's Happy New Year to you, bro? Yes, big up to Harvey, the Nottingham Forest fam. Yes, Enzo Fernandez, Happy New Year, brother. That again has been debunked, not happening. Yes, in Kunku 18, big up my brother. Happy New Year to you. Yes, Dexter, big up. Nick, hope you're doing well. Nah, pleasure, pal. Absolute pleasure. I enjoy doing it. And the fact that people like to tune in and watch is a bonus, guys, is a bonus. Yeah, Jean-Claire Todibo, the 24-year-old French international from Nice. Chelsea will have to pay £52 million roughly if they want to get him in January. I spoke about that last night. We'll speak about that in a bit more detail again today. Yes, let's big up. Brian, hope you're doing well, brother. Yes, Happy New Year to you, mate. Happy New Year. King Mo, big up. Day one, and we already started. Yeah, we're here. Day one, we're here, people. We are here. If we get a win against Fulham, then we'll be 8th. That means a chance to break into the top 6. Yeah, we're coming. We're coming. Transfer season is here, guys. I know, like, people love the transfer window. That is what it is all about, man. The transfer window is here. Yes, Brian, generous as always. Keep the blue flag flying high up the shelves. Give me an elite striker, sharpish. Yeah, I'll be here looking for an elite striker. Yes, likewise. Yes, Happy New Year. I was talking with Nkunku. He wants to join Chelsea. He's already joined Chelsea, but yeah. Kylian Mbappe and Enzo Fernandez in the building. Big up to those guys. But yeah, guys, like count is looking good already. Already on 30 likes and we're 5 minutes in. Let's smash that another 20, nearly 50 in the building already. Yeah, keep doing your thing, guys. Let's dive into the main news then. Again, didn't we say Enzo would be impossible to sign in the January window? Yes, but Napoli and Victor Osimhen and Aurelio De Laurentiis compared to Rui Costa is a little bit of a different challenge. It's not so much the fact about, you can pay the release clause and whatnot, but Napoli will want to keep hold of Osimhen. But let's start with the Osimhen news. And I also don't think Chelsea have got that money to spend in January, and it'd probably be easier for them to spend it in the summer. So what we're saying here is, let's zoom in on that so you lot can see it. So Ben Jacobs in his column that he does for Simon Phillips, Victor Osimhen is impossible to sign this month, but Chelsea could try to make a pre-agreement similar to what they did with Nkunku. As we've been discussing, guys, this is basically the only way we do it. The only way we do it, because if it goes to the summer, then we're in trouble. We're in trouble if it goes to the summer, because other teams will become interested, like your Real Madrids, maybe your PSGs, other clubs potentially as well. We basically, I think, like similar with the Enzo Fernandez situation, where we had to sign him last January. Otherwise, if it went to the summer, we would have been in trouble. I think we're going to be in a similar situation this time round, where if it goes to the summer, it's not going to happen for us. So we need to make sure it happens this window, even if it means he comes in the summer. I mean, look, I know a lot of you in the chat have said it, myself have said it. Look, for me, I want a striker to come in now. I don't believe that we've got enough to get us through to the end of the season. I can understand if everyone's fully fit, then yeah, maybe we do. But the reality is, Jackson's going off for a month. Broja is not cutting it. And Nkunku's still finding his feet. Like, that's two options at 9. Broja, who's not doing the business, as I said, and Nkunku still finding his feet. Hasn't really played much at number 9 for Chelsea. That's a little bit of a risk for me. A little bit of a risk. But what would you lot do, guys? Would you be happy to sign no centre forward in January if it guaranteed Victor Osimhen coming in the summer? Or do you think that it's absolutely essential that if Victor Osimhen can't come in January, we find someone that can? Let me know in the chat, guys. What do you think? Yes, big up, Ons. Hope you're doing well, bro. Likewise to you. Goodness are gone. Oh, Gooners are gone. Yeah, the Gooners are finished. Gooners are finished. Gooners in the mud. Pre-agreement is a must for a striker. Yeah, no, I think that's fair. If it's the right candidate, if it is Osimhen, then I think it certainly is worth waiting for. In that regard, people. Do you want to wait until the summer? Look, if it means getting Victor Osimhen and we have to wait till the summer, then I would do it. But if somehow we could get Ivan Toney in January, and we could do that rather than wait until Osimhen for the summer, I'd rather get Toney right now than wait for Osimhen. Can we really go with Broja and Jackson to the end of the season? Probably not. No, it's more like Jackson, really. I know Broja counts as a body and whatnot, but yeah, it's not great, is it? He's not doing a business whatsoever. Suarez loaned to the end of the season. Well, I mean, Suarez has just joined into Miami, so I don't think that's going to be happening. Left back is a must. I don't think a left back's really top of the like near the priorities in January. I'll be totally honest. Maybe in the summer, but I don't see it being a priority in January. I'd rather a centre forward now. Yeah, but look, SDR, I get it, but Santiago Jimenez, as well as he's doing at Feyenoord, and he's another one of those development strikers. This is a bit more experienced than Jackson in terms of he's played in the Champions League, he's playing regularly for Feyenoord, but that doesn't move the needle for us. We've already got a development striker in Nicholas Jackson. We've got another one in Broja. He's not really good enough. So yeah, look, Jimenez, as good as he might turn out to be, we're not in a position where we can look to sign another one of these forwards that are developmental. We have to go and sign someone now who is ready to come in and make an impact immediately. These guys are not ready to do that yet. I want Victor Osimhen to come this January, brother. That would be the dream, but unfortunately, I don't see that as likely to happen. That is the reality. That is the reality. Wait till Osimhen in the summer. I want a striker in January, so. No, I don't think Osimhen is injury prone. We're saying it's tricky. Yeah, it is a tricky one. Loan for a striker January and secure pre-agreement for July. Yeah, look, again, a loan for a striker in January, it's hard to come by, You'd be looking at a more experienced head. Yes, someone like an Olivier Giroud type signing, but The problem is they're hard to find. They are hard to come by. So for me, I don't know how good they are. You know, people talk about Seru Guirassy, you know, from Stuttgart, who scored 17 Bundesliga goals in the first half of the season. But again, he's got a very cheap release clause. But do we want to be signing a permanent centre forward like him? He's going to want to go and play somewhere. So yeah, it's an interesting one. Son of River, yes, what up, mate? Hope you're doing well. We need to be smart in this window. No more of last winter madness. Someone like Dybala or Mitrovic on loan will be great. Mitrovic on loan won't happen because the Saudi season runs up until I think it ends in March. Ends a similar time to the Prem, and Al Hilal are going for the title, so that won't be happening. 4 new players apparently, potentially, yeah. Thanks for the pro centre back. Not sure what's. Maybe Ziyech coming back. Again, Dovbyk from Girona. That won't happen because you can't play for more than 2 clubs in a season. I think he's already done that. So that's been debunked, but I will get into that in a bit more detail. Thought Jackson looked good. Yeah, Jackson's been decent, you know. That's fair too. Bro isn't cut out for the job. I feel Jackson will properly thrive if under the wing of an experienced striker like Osimhen. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, Mitrovic loan is not happening, guys. Mitrovic loan is not happening. We can absolutely forget about the Mitrovic loan. Won't be happening. I know a lot of you were keen in the summer to bring Mitrovic in. Again, Benjamin Sesko, another one of those guys like that. A very talented boy, but also he's not really playing for Leipzig that much. Lewis Openda, the Dutch forward, Openda, the French centre forward, is playing more regularly than him. Sesko's a talented boy, but he's not playing regularly for Leipzig. He's not suddenly the answer for Chelsea. And again, another one of those development strikers that we do not need. Yeah, maybe Sesko in a few years, but absolutely shouldn't be the case right now. Never heard of. But yeah, look, as suspected, Ben Jacobs confirming in the column that, you know, it's not Chelsea and Osimhen is going to be, if it happens, it will be a pre-agreement for the summer. That's the best that we're going to be able to hope for. A similar thing to Nkunku. I just don't know. Like I shouldn't be this divided on whether Victor Osimhen coming to the club is a good thing. You see what he does for Napoli. You see, how good a player he is, and yet there's part of me that just feels I don't know if I'd like this transfer to happen. I mean, chat, is that me? Is that you guys as well? Is any part of you feel the same as me, that I'm just like, look, clearly a very talented player, 24 years of age, loads of potential. We've seen what he's done, but you know, part of me is thinking, I just worry that this might not be what we need. And so, obviously, I know we need a top level striker, but I just don't know if it's right for us. Is this the right signing to go for? Is Victor Osimhen the profile, the type of striker Chelsea need? Will he adapt to the Premier League how we need him to? Will he adapt to how Pochettino wants to play? Will he fit into this Chelsea way of playing? It's a tricky one, isn't it? It's a really hard one. I'm just not sure what to expect. Bro is actually terrible. Yeah, he's not great. He's not great at all. No, we're not. We can't. It's impossible for that to happen. I'll explain why. Any chance of Palania in January? No, I wouldn't have thought so. Yes, just PTSD from other big name signings. Potentially, yes. Who would be your ideal? My ideal striker for me would be Ivan Toney. That is me. I'm an Ivan Toney guy. People that have watched the channel for a while will know that I'm an Ivan Toney guy. By the way, guys, 63 in the building, only 42 likes. Let's run this to 50 likes as quickly as possible. Come on, people. Smash that like button, run it up. Let's get this to 50 likes, guys. Keep going, people. Big numbers in already. What about Darwin Núñez? Well, he's not leaving Liverpool, so no. We need someone proven up top. Agreed, we do. We need a striker now. Our expensive transfers on the Burnley has paid off. Enzo isn't being utilised properly. Caicedo's doing a lot of work. Yeah, look, I think the signings haven't all been terrible. I would agree on that front. Yeah, not convinced of us. We need far more than an elite striker could see. Mate, I just don't know. I don't know why we are speaking like Bowley will listen to us. He will go and sign another 5 children. No, I think the idea is definitely to get a striker in. I just don't know who that striker is going to be. That's the issue. Jackson has 11 XG, but only 7 goals. It's not that bad. It's not bad. Furuhashi or Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez is not going to be joining. I'm going to dive into that. Santiago Jimenez, unproven, yes. I think it's very hard because we need a striker now, but I just feel like if we get Tony, then a rival will get Osimhen in the summer, and we all look dumb. I don't know. I really don't know. If Osimhen is... No, he is. But what I'm saying is he going to be right for what we're looking to... Like, is he going to be the right fit for us? Does he tick the boxes? Is he going to complement the players you've got with him? Does he stylistically suit how we're looking to play under Pochettino? Will he be able to adapt to the Premier League? Like, I'm not saying that the answer to those questions are all no, but by no means at all. Yeah, that's also a possibility. I'm not saying the answer to those questions are no, but all the things that Osimhen's doing, by the way, is everything that Lukaku was doing in Serie A that everyone was getting excited for Lukaku about. Now, I'm not saying that Lukaku is a better player than Victor Osimhen. You can clearly see that they're different profiles of forward in terms of Osimhen's a lot more athletic and whatnot. But it's the same thing. Everything people have been praising Osimhen for doing in Serie A are all the same things that Lukaku was being praised for doing. And look how that turned out. I'm not saying it would turn out the same, but we are bigging up Osimhen for doing essentially what Lukaku was doing in that league for Inter Milan. Poch needs players in their positions. Yeah, I would agree. I want Tony. Yep, so do I. The market is so dry. Yeah, it's not great. If you're looking at elite level forwards, looking at Victor Osimhen as the standout, and then you're looking at an Ivan Toney as well. And there's not much more. People saying Ollie Watkins, I'm not sure about that. I think that boat's sailed now. Tony's probably going to go to Arsenal. Let's see. Yes, hello, mate. Happy New Year. Not missed anything, brother. We've just been talking about Victor Osimhen. Tony will be the creme de la creme. Yeah, I mean, look, if I had to have a guess now, people, it's a real tough one. A real tough one, if I'm being honest. I just don't know what to expect. Osimhen, look, of course, I'd love him. Of course, I think it'll be a really exciting signing. It'll be a big boost for everyone at the club. But at the same time, I'm just sat here thinking, well, does he fit in? Does he tick boxes of what we need him to do? Will he be someone that be on the end of those cutbacks that the likes of Mudryk, etc., get to the byline and pull the ball back? Will that be the case? I just worry. By the way, guys, one more like to 50. Smash that like button. We're going to hit 100 likes tonight. We're going to hit 100 likes tonight. That is the target, people. That is the target. So yeah, people keep smashing that like button. Still 60 in the building. Less than 20 minutes in. One more like for 50 likes. Come on, guys. Let's run it up. The defense is going to be a complete disaster when Thiago Silva leaves. I wouldn't say disaster, but another attribute about Osimhen is his mentality and drive to score. Yeah, no, I hear you. Solanke has been ruled out. I did see that somewhere. But look, the Osimhen stuff, guys, it's going to be one of those that rumbles on all window. There's been nothing concrete at all, other than that Chelsea do have an interest. Obviously, we know that Osimhen's got a release clause in his contract, but other than that, there's not really too much more news that we can go on with Victor Osimhen. I mean, some people think he'll be a signing. Thinks we'll get him. I just don't know. Look, if it meant getting Victor Osimhen on a pre-agreement and we didn't sign any other attackers, I would absolutely take it for sure. And look, I think Osimhen can do the job, but I just don't know. I don't want to say he's not better than Lukaku, but he's just been doing all the things that Lukaku was doing in that league. And that for me is, I don't know, is that a worry? Yeah, potentially it is a bit of a worry. Osimhen, African Cup of Nations anyway. Yeah, no, there's going to be no Gorkarez. Well, this is another thing as well. Look, it depends how much he wants to join Chelsea. Would he be prepared to wait another year to qualify for the Champions League potentially, if that's what it might take. I don't know, but he is 24 years of age, so he has got time. He has got time on his side. But still, I just think it could be a bit of a risk, a little bit of a risk for me. All right, let's hide that. Guys, so many comments coming in. If you want to guarantee your comment gets read out, please do use the super chat function. Any donation is greatly appreciated by myself and the channel. It's going to be a big year for the channel, guys. Going to do whatever I can to hit 10K as quickly as possible. So make sure you people are spreading the word. Get more people to subscribe, whether it's your friends, your mum, just get their mum, dad, family, whatever it is, get their phones, click the subscribe button, do all that good stuff for me. No, he's not Lukaku. What I'm saying is he's doing all the same things that Lukaku was doing in Serie A and was being lauded for by Chelsea fans. Like, that for me is where I'm just a little bit like, yeah, I don't know. You missed the main point. The Cardiff. No, look, I would agree that to an extent is true in terms of what happened, but I'm not saying that Osimhen's we'd have that same problem with Osimhen, that his attitude would be like Lukaku's was. No, absolutely not. But I also think that, when we signed Lukaku, we just signed him because it was we needed a striker without thinking about anything else about how he might fit in. Does he suit Tuchel's style of play? Does he suit how Chelsea were looking to play? The answer to those questions were kind of all no, but we just did it anyway. Now I think we've got to be a lot more methodical in the way that we think about signing forwards, not just, he's scoring loads of goals, let's bring him in. You've got to think a lot more about it. If the choice was Tony and Jan or Osimhen in the summer, I'd go for Tony now. As would I. But yeah, guys, that's the latest on Osimhen, that it would appear very unlikely that he would sign for Chelsea in January. And the best we can hope for, guys, is that we do a pre-agreement similar to Nkunku, where Osimhen comes in the summer. Are we ignoring our need for a new left back? No, I don't think we are. But I don't think January is going to be where we bring in a new left back. That's just my thoughts. We should play Nkunku as the striker with Jackson as a backup. Yep. This is the thing. Would I pay £100 million for Tony? It seems that any half-decent striker these days is just automatically £100 million, which is kind of mad, isn't it? It is kind of mad. I don't know. Would I do it? Do you know what? Yes, I probably would, because I think he makes that much of a difference to Chelsea. So yes, I actually think I would. I think I would pay that money for Ivan Toney. People might think that's mad, but I mean, I don't know. There's no Chilwell return soon yet. No way these owners spending 80 million on a 27-year-old Toney. Well, look, yeah, but they'd rather they spend 115, 120 million, whatever it is, on a 25-year-old Osimhen. There's 2 years difference in ages. Like, is that really that much? It isn't. That really isn't that much difference. It's not. I think we're kind of in the mud because it's very hard to loan a decent striker in the January window. Agreed on that. And what will the loaning player think when he knows he won't sign in permanently? Well, I'm sure that would be explained before it happened, if it were to happen. But I don't envisage us signing a player on loan. I don't envisage that an experienced striker coming in on loan. I'd like to be wrong, but I don't see that as being the case, guys. I don't see that as being the case. But let's wait and see what does happen on that front, people. Let's wait and see what happens on that front. But yeah, I don't see it. If it was 90 million for Tony, I would do it, guys. I would do it. People, keep smashing that like button as well. 3 likes away from 60. We're going to hit 100 likes before this stream is out, guys. Keep smashing the like button. Subscribe to the channel. All that good stuff, guys. We're doing well so far. So yeah, another 3 to 60. But let's really push this on to 100. The 64 in the building. There's no way every single person has liked it, people. So that is what we need to do. We need to be smashing that like button ASAP if you haven't done it. So let's get these likes up. Selling Broja and Martsum should get us 50 million. Yeah, but Broja's not. I don't think Broja's going to be sold this month. That, I get that, but again, I personally don't see it happening. As much as they want to do it, I still don't see it happening. I still don't see it happening personally, in my view. If we had 100 million for Tony, I'd rather pay the extra 12 for Osimhen. No, I hear it. Got good feelings something's going to happen like Enzo. Maybe. Owners should rethink their strategy and philosophy of adding experienced players. Agreed. Maybe. 90 million for a 27-year-old who's scoring. No, wait, Tony's much better than that. Well, Osimhen's obviously a release clause, so there's nothing we can do about that. You want the player, you have to pay it. And Brentford are well within their rights to demand that sort of money for Ivan Toney because he's coming off the back of a 20 goal season in the Premier League. Let's land Osimhen on the Nkunku type deal. Yeah, no, I think that's our best chance. That is our best chance, is to land Osimhen on the Nkunku type deal. Otherwise, if you leave it to a bit of a free-for-all in the summer with us unlikely to qualify for Champions League, it certainly makes it a lot more difficult for us. But that is the latest on Victor Osimhen, people, is that if Chelsea are going to sign him, it would appear the only way it's going to happen is on a pre-contract agreement for him to join in the summer. But let's wait and see what the rest of this month holds on the Victor Osimhen news. Just a bit more news on strikers. Let me just find it now. We know we had those Lautaro Martinez links in the summer, but Fabrizio Romano has been asked about Lautaro Martinez to Chelsea again. Lautaro Martinez staying at Inter despite Chelsea links. I'm afraid I don't have anything very positive for Chelsea fans on this one, though. Everything I'm hearing is that Lautaro is going to sign a new deal at Inter shortly. I think he's massively underrated as well, Ivan Toney, 100%. What about Victor Boniface? Yeah, look, again, another young striker from this great crop of Nigerian strikers that are coming through at the moment. He's doing well for Bayer Leverkusen right now. But again, developmental striker. First season in a European top 5 league. He was playing out of Belgium last season. He's got good ability, good profile, power, good finisher, good in the air. Could certainly become a top player. But again, not the answer to what we're looking for right now, guys. Tony has technique, physique, Premier League experience. Yeah. Would you finish this season with Jackson? Yes, I would. If that was the case, if we knew Tony was 100% coming in the summer, then yeah, absolutely, I would do that. Yeah, no two ways about it. No two ways about it. I just only fancy Osimhen because I just feel like he's connected to Chelsea. Really wants to play for Chelsea, where I don't think Tony really cares if it's us, Arsenal, or another club. Potentially, but I think, look, Tony, if it came down to it, I think would be happy to join us. But yeah, I get your point. I don't really know. Maybe Tony, but again, I'm not sure. Well, the price is always going to be big. When you're going for a proven top-level centre forward, the price is going to be massive. You're going to be looking at paying 70 to 100 million pounds minimum. That's just what the price is, people. That is the price, and unfortunately, that's where we are. If you want the best players, you have to pay decent money for them, and that is what we're going to find out in this window and maybe this summer when we're looking for a top striker. Is you have to pay top money, not only in fee but in wages. Well, look, I think it's clear that we'd have to make an exception to that. We absolutely would have to make an exception to that. No two ways about it. Any news on the Chilwell recovery? No, he's just been in partial team training recently, so I don't think he's a million miles away. But yeah, no real update other than that on Chile. Chelsea till I die. Big, I hope you're doing well. We need experienced players, and yeah, look, Sarr will go, Chalobah will go, Brozier I don't think will go this month. Oh no, we're planning ahead because Chalobah's leaving, and in all likelihood, we're also going to see Thiago Silva move on at the end of the season, probably. So we're planning ahead. Well, look, in theory, sounds good, but there's a reason why you very rarely see these players plus cash deals happen, because it's not very common. That is basically the consensus there, guys, is it's very hard because there's so many different parties have all got to agree on things. That's the main problem. People, 74 in the building, only 63 likes. Let's bang this up to 70 likes. Come on, guys, keep smashing the like button. We need to get this to 100 likes to kick off the first stream of the new year, the first stream of the window. Let's get it done, guys. Arsenal New Year bus parade got punctured at Craven Cottage. It did. So Lautaro Martinez looks set to stay. There were links in the summer. Obviously, people have been asking Fabrizio about whether those links are coming back in January. And the answer to that is pretty much no. In terms of Dovbyk, I think his name is, people were asking about him, the Girona forward. There'd been a link with an article in the Daily Mirror today about Dovbyk, the Girona forward. And people saying that he was potentially might be joining Chelsea. And this is reasons why that will not be happening, guys. Let me just bring it up now. So the original article was Chelsea are interested in signing Girona striker Artem Dovbyk in a move that could spell the end of Amanda Broya's time at Stamford Bridge. So seeing this doing, so this is Zoria London. Big up my guy Adam. He's done a lot of great work with Ukrainian football. Bought us the first exclusive Mikhailo Mudryk interview, first one since he came to Chelsea. Seeing this doing the rounds with the article itself, citing a story from The Sun a few days ago, worth remembering the FIFA rule. A player can be registered with three different clubs in a season, but can only play for two. So he's played for a Ukrainian team and Girona. So even though he could be registered for a third club, Chelsea, for example, he wouldn't be able to play. So a January move for Dovbyk is not happening for those reasons. That is why it's not happening, because you can't play for more than two clubs in a season, despite the fact you can be registered for three. Dovbyk's already played for two. He's played for a Ukrainian team, I believe, and then obviously played for Girona. So yeah. That's why so people in the chat that were talking about Dovbyk, that's why it can't happen, because he's going to be registered he would have played for too many teams. Desassi and Benoit are both going this window, says, no, they absolutely aren't. They're not leaving this window. Anyone else see the correlation between the players we've bought in and where we are in the league table? No, but what I would say is that because a lot of them aren't ready to perform at this level right now, that's why where we're at in the table. We haven't bought in mid-table players. We just bought in players right now that aren't at the top of their game and aren't ready to make an immediate impact on this team, which therefore means that that's where we are. We're the Man City of the transfer window going to land the treble. Yeah, the transfer window brings out the best of us. Any chance we get Tammy back? No, Tammy's not even been playing for Emery. I think he's still recovering from an ACL. I don't think he's made his return from that ACL injury just yet. So no Tammy back at the moment. So yeah, Dovbyk won't be coming to Chelsea in January. But guys, that pretty much rounds out sort of the strikers. We've seen that. Let's talk about defenders now, people. Let's talk about defenders, because we have not had it confirmed, but there's been two articles today. One, so Ben Jacobs saying that Chelsea will have to spend close to £52 million if they want to sign Jean-Claire Todibo in January. And then obviously we've had it in some French reports, footmercato.net. Let me bring it up now, that Chelsea have apparently opened talks with Jean-Claire Todibo, a 24-year-old French international. Chelsea have made contact with defender Jean-Claire Todibo in recent hours. Let me see if I can translate this into English and read through the article. Chelsea and Man United relaunched their move for Jean-Claire Todibo. So basically, apparently, this is not translated that well, but the plan was clear and well laid out. Todibo was set to stay in Nice until the end of the season before moving to a bigger club. But his performances, his profile, and his consistency make him one of the most coveted defenders of the winter transfer window. Hence, Tottenham, but also United and more recently Chelsea, thinking of signing him this winter. 3.5 years after he arrived from Barcelona, Todibo has become one of, if not the best defenders in Liga, a rise which owes nothing to chance and which is the fruit of enormous work on and off the field. Whether in terms of aerial duels, in the propensity to bring out the ball cleanly, or on his intrinsic qualities as a defender, make the former Barca player the pillar of the best defence in Liga, with only 9 goals conceded in 17 matches and a series of several consecutive clean sheets. Here we know about that. Tottenham have made a concrete approach. Man United and Chelsea ready to step into action. 2 other clubs are also ready to step into the breach. The first is a regular on the French market, Chelsea, who have been in the news recent days, according to our information. The Blues are not satisfied with their defenders and are ready to once again take out the checkbook. As for Man United, it has not said its last word and continues to send recruiters to observe the French international during matches. But the Mancunian club, which has been following the player for many months, is in a complicated sporting situation. Obviously, with the recent appointments of Jim Ratcliffe, Ineos, it makes a move for Todibo seem logical because of Ineos owning Nice and whatnot, but not until next summer. Until then, it will be necessary to gauge all that. Yep. So basically, Chelsea, United, Spurs have changed their attention to that Girona centre-back. Not Girona centre. Yeah, not Girona centre-back. Sorry, the Genoa centre-back, the Romanian geezer. How many French centre-backs do we want? Yeah. Listen, we're basically, guys, what we're doing is we're buying the whole French defensive unit, and then obviously we're gonna move from there. That's exactly what we're doing, people. Chalobah, I would agree with you on that front, brother, but he's gone. He's done. Spurs also want to sign. Yeah, they do, but they're going to sign this Romanian centre half that I've forgotten his name from Genoa in Serie A. I think he's picked. Well, let's see. Yes, big up, bro. Happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, he's a good defender. How does our board rate Disasi ahead of Chalobah? I think Disasi's done well this season. Do I think he's miles better than Chalobah? No, not necessarily. But yeah, it is what it is. Silva possibly leaving. Who knows about Fofana? Chalobah leaving. Upgrade on Disasi. Humphreys another loan. Yeah, it's a proactive signing. And look, and if it means that we beat other teams to him by doing this in January, and maybe we don't need him to come right now, we'd sign him and then he stays on loan, like what happened with Malagusto, then yeah, maybe we do that. We certainly don't need him right now, but if it's a deal, we sign him potentially and then he stays. But then do we really want to do, what is it, over 50 million on a centre back again? Where would he play? Where would he play? That's the thing. Yes, big up my guy. It was my birthday 2 weeks ago. I'm happy Chelsea. Hope you enjoyed your birthday, bro. I'm happy that Chelsea are in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup after we beat Newcastle on penalties and we won on my birthday. Great stuff, mate. Hope you had a good day. Big yourself up. You would think so, but he's been starting a lot of games and he has been doing pretty well. So yeah, I personally think Disasi's done well. Sign Mbappe and Teo. Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it? Dearest Devil, big yourself up, brother. Hope you had a good New Year's Eve. Hope you've had a good day today, first day of the year. Thanks for the donation, as always. It is greatly appreciated. What else have we got going on? Todibo's experience. Yeah, he is. Even though he's 24, he's still experienced. Agreed, Disasi, a squad player at best, not a starter. No, is that the case? So who knows? When we get elite striker, we have to challenge Man City in top 4. That's sweet. Son or rather, big yourself up, brother. Thank you for the donation. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you for all your support, as always, guys. Everyone that sends in super chats, everyone that gets involved in the chat, it's greatly appreciated. Guys, we're 7 likes away from 80. Keep smashing that like button. Still 70 people in the building. So, guys, if you haven't smashed the like button and you're tuned in now, make sure you do. Let's get this to 80 likes. I think we can hit 20. I think we can hit 100 likes tonight, guys. We can 100% hit 100 likes. Let's get it done. No problem, brother. 18 now, entering adult years. Yeah. True. Gusto's been good as well. But yeah, look, I think Todibo would be a decent signing, 100%. It's not a priority. And for me, we don't need him right now. So if we were to spend 52 million quid on him, which is a lot of money, I think that it would obviously make sense to loan him back to Nice, but I just don't know. We don't need to sign Todibo. He's not a bad player, but at 24, yes, he's played a lot of games, but does he add the experience or world-class level that we ideally need? No, probably not. He probably doesn't. That is the reality. But Chelsea are in the race for Todibo, and they'd have to pay about £52 million for him. Look, I like Todibo, but I think there's more value in getting a taller, natural left back and then moving Colwell back to his natural position. That would be my thoughts on it. I don't think we need to be going to spend another 52 million on it. Again, Ousmane Diamonde is another one that's been looked at. He might be slightly more attainable. Who knows? But I don't think just bringing in new centre-backs is going to completely solve the defensive issues. Look, Disasi, people don't like him that much, but he's not a leading reason as to why we've shipped 31 goals this season. For me, it's not as simple as just changing the personnel, guys, at the back. Because you've got very good, young, talented players. It's not as simple as changing the personnel. We need to improve the overall structure, people, of the defensive unit. That's why it's that for me is a problem. I mean, look, people like Todibo. He's good, but I just don't see, if United want him with the Ineos links, with the Jim Ratcliffe and Nice links, how they would choose to sell Todibo to a Premier League team that isn't United. But Chelsea have scouted him for a while and sounded out the possibilities of a deal, but no official talks have taken place yet. So let's wait and see. But Todibo, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what we look to do, guys. But £52 million just seems like a lot of money. Well, it is a lot of money. It doesn't seem like it. It absolutely 100% is a lot of money. 52 million on a centre back. Do we really need to be spending 52 million pounds on another centre half? I'm just not sure, people. I'm just really not sure on that one. What have people been saying in the chat? Yeah, I agree on that. Yeah, Gilchrist should play against Preston. No, yeah, look, Arthur Gilchrist Arthur Gilchrist needs to go out on loan and play regular football. That is the next step that he needs to take. 100%. That is the next step he needs to take. Since Poch needs height, why not sign Teo Hernandez? Look, I mean, it's not as simple as that, but look, Teo would be a great signing. Think us going for a centre-back means Silva's gone at the end of the season. I would imagine that to be the case as well. How is Fofana doing? Yeah, look, I think he's recovering well. He was scheduled to be out for the whole season, so I don't think anything before then's a bonus, but I don't think we should be putting pressure on him to return. But yeah, I think when he's fully fit and doing well, he's an exceptional player. So yeah, let's wait and see what happens on that one. What else is going on in the chat? Let's hope 2024 will be a good year for Chelsea. Let's hope so, mate. Yeah, that does happen. That does happen. People don't realise that it takes more than 4 months for players to develop. Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. Guys, we're 20 likes away from 100. Let's keep it going. Keep pushing, people. 20 likes away from 100. Let's get this, guys. Let's get it. 20 likes from 100. Keep smashing the button. It's free. It takes seconds. It really helps out. More than you could imagine, guys. More than you could imagine. So please do that. It's free. It takes seconds. It gets more eyes on the channel. No, because I think basically Disasi was signed as a Chalobah replacement per se. And do you know what? I actually think he's done all right. I think he's done reasonably well, if I'm being totally honest. I don't think he's been as bad as people say. Is he amazing? No, he's not. But like defensively, he's good. He's strong in attack. He's not bad in the air. He's not great with the ball at his feet, but he's much better than people are suggesting. Prize level versus United this season, Man U were there to be pound. Yeah, I agree. We need centre-backs who have good ball skills. I think we've got good centre-backs. Like, it's not the fact that our centre-backs aren't good enough. We need to work better structurally. We need to work better. We let Anthony Barry go. We were having problems defending set pieces under Tuchel anyway. We were having those same issues. So look, for me, it's not a personnel issue. We need to work better on the structure. We need to work better tactically, defensively. People need to be more aware of what's going on in the box. So that's not a big issue for me. That's not a big issue for me. Is like signing new defenders. But look, if the club is set on Todibo and they think it's a good idea, then I'm not going to knock it. I just think 52 million quid would be a lot of money to spend on a centre half that. Does he come in and start? But what sort of centre half are we looking for as well, guys? Are we looking for a centre half, a starting centre half, or are we looking for a squad player centre half? Like, I don't know what we're looking for. Doesn't remind me of Martinez at Man United. Tchouameni's Real Madrid player. That's nothing's changing there. Are we getting a striker this month? Hopefully, mate. I don't know for certain, but I hope so. That's the plan. The midfield doesn't help our defence one bit either. No, it is not great. Yeah, we are. Look, it's not. I'm not moaning so much about them. It's just that it's clear what needs addressing and what needs to be sorted out, and yet it doesn't really seem to be looking like it's gonna get addressed, which is annoying. We need to get the best out of Enzo. Yeah, I agree on that. Simican's again one of those. He can play. I think he can play centre back as well. He can play right back. We don't really need another centre half that can. That can play right back. That to me doesn't make an awful lot of sense. Is he a Silva replacement? No, I wouldn't. I don't think we're going to get a direct Thiago Silva replacement, guys. I don't think that's kind of where we're at. But I think there is going to be a case of, look, if it's a direct replacement per se, then we need someone with a bit more experience on their side. Look, 24 years of age is young. Todibo's played almost 100 games or whatever. He's not inexperienced, but I suppose maybe lacks a bit of leadership qualities, you could say. And like, if we're losing Silva, then we need a centre-back who has got good leadership qualities. Todibo, as Shano's put in the chat, is 6'3". But yeah, let's see what happens on that front, guys. Let's see what happens on that front with Todibo. It's one to watch. It is one to watch. Let's wait and see. Look, again, it's not absolutely necessary. A left back, I would rather us sign a left back so we can move Colwell back to centre back. But, if Silva leaves in the summer, he won't in January, and he's still playing. We've got Badiashile, Colwell, Silva, Disasi, and Fofana to come back. You also don't need to sell Chalobah, or you can trust Gilchrist with minutes. I'm not against signing a centre-back, but left-back is a position of more urgent need. And, as we know, people, January usually leads to inflated prices. So if it's not necessary, then it's generally better to wait until the summer. And I think I fully agree with that. I fully agree with that. But let's move away from the Todibo stuff. No, I don't think he was. I think he was bought in. I don't know why he was bought in, but it's quite clear that perhaps it's a Chalobah replacement. No, exactly. It'll just be different. There won't be a replacement. It'll just be a different person playing. Look, I like Marquinhos, but he signed a new deal at PSG fairly recently, so that absolutely won't be happening, people. That absolutely will not be happening. Marquinhos will not be coming to Chelsea, guys. He will not be coming to Chelsea. That much is clear. But yeah, I would potentially do that. Left back over centre back can always. Yeah, no, look, it's just my opinion, but it absolutely makes more sense. Look, Paulinho would be great at Chelsea, but we've got multiple midfield players, and I don't see us going in for another one or going in for him. Yes, Daniel, big up from Romania. Keep the blue flag flying high. Happy New Year. Hope all the Chelsea fans in Romania are doing good. But yeah, guys, if Chelsea wants to get Todibo this month, then they will have to pay a around £52 million in order to bring him to Stamford Bridge from Nice. Now, let's sticking with centre-backs, people. We have been in talks apparently with an under 17s German World Cup winning centre-back. Let me just bring this up on the screen now. This would be another one for the future, the signings that infuriate all of us. Chelsea have held talks over a move for Germany's under 17 World Cup winner, David Odogu. I think he's a centre-back. Any Chelsea deal is thought to be at an early stage, but there have been encouraging discussions with the players' camp. Now, I'm pretty sure he is a centre-half. But yeah, all fun and games, isn't it? All fun and games. Chelsea hold talks over transfer for Germany under-17 World Cup winner, dubbed the next Antonio Rudiger. Of course they have. Of course they have. Day one of the new year, day one of the window. Chelsea linked with signing an under-17s international. Yeah, they can spot talent, just not good at. Yeah, brother, I hear you. That's not bad. They can absolutely spot talent, but in terms of squad building and getting things right, then yeah, it doesn't seem to. They don't seem to quite get it right. Is no more kids get a striker. Let me just read through the article what it says. Chelsea hold talks over a move for Germany's under-17 World Cup winner David Odogu. The Blues are among a number of English clubs keeping tabs on the Wolfsburg defender. He was part of the team which beat France in the under-17s World Cup final in Indonesia in December. The Germany sensation has already been compared to former Chelsea centre-back Rudiger because of his physical ability and presence. Championship leaders Leicester are also keen on the 17-year-old, who has never played a senior game for Wolfsburg in the Bundesliga. Odogu is keen on a move to England. Any Chelsea deal is thought to be at an early stage, but there have been encouraging discussions in the players' camp. But Mauricio Pochettino will have more involvement in deals during the January window, with the striker priority for the West Londoners, as well as investment at the back. So yeah, Chelsea have held talks, with the man dubbed the next Antonio Rudiger. Not really too much more to add on that, other than it didn't take long for links to kids to appear, did it, guys? It did not take long for links to kids to appear. Correct, but Enzo not number 10. Agreed. Thoughts on Poch? I think he's done reasonably well. Like, I'm not. Some of his in-game management needs to improve, and he needs to get more out of certain players. I don't think he's getting the best out of Enzo Fernandez by any account. But yeah, I actually think he's done reasonably well, all things considered. No more kids get a striker. Yes, big up from Ghana, Jonas. God bless you. Yes, thank you, bro. Thank you. Happy New Year to you. Hope big up all the Chelsea fans out in Ghana. Guys, we're 15 likes away from 100. Keep smashing that like button. We've still got 62 in the building. Big up each and every single one of you. Let's get this to 100 likes before the stream is out, people. Let's make sure we do that. We should do that's our best. That's our best bet. Mate, seems to be the case. Maybe he's got a little bit of secret involvement in Chelsea. I would say so. So far, I think Malagusto's been exceptional as well. But yeah, you'd have to say so. I'll be honest, Poch has worked miracles considering the rubbish hand he's been dealt. I would agree. Like, it's not like, he's coming and he's doing this like this, and we've got a team that's capable of winning every week. The reality is that we don't have a team that's capable of winning every week. It's as simple as that. We'd all love to, but we don't. So I think, all things considered, given the hand he's been dealt with, the inexperience in the squad, with the amount of injuries we've had, I actually think he's done reasonably well. I can't knock him too much. Maldini would be the perfect sporting director. Yeah, we do need to get a sporting director. Absolutely. Our club never seemed to fail us with these kids. It's because, No, it is ridiculous. I mean, look, half these guys won't even play for the club. That's just the way. That's just the way it's going to go. Half these guys won't play for the club, but do you know what? It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Half of them won't play, but do you know what? What can we do, people? What can we do about that? Not very much. Do you know what? Lampard would be a very good sporting director. He's got a good talent ID. Like Lampard wouldn't be a bad shout for it, but I think we can. I think he wants to manage. But yeah, look, I think at some point in the future, 100%. I don't think Frank Lampard is a bad shout as in a sporting director's role. Potentially, sometimes yes, I do think so, because right now, in terms of form, there are definitely players that are 100%. Playing better than him, no two ways about it. Couldn't write the script any better. Palmer is everything we thought Havertz would be. But yeah, let's move away from this and let's talk about outgoings now, because we talked a lot about incomings, potential incomings. Let's talk about potential outgoings, or actually maybe incomings as well, because apparently, according to reports in Turkey, Galatasaray could terminate Hakim Ziyech's loan because he's not performed as expected and has been ineffective. That really doesn't surprise me. Really doesn't surprise me. I don't think he's been done particularly well there. He's not been awful by any accounts. He's absolutely not been horrendous. But he needs to do better. He obviously needs to do better at Galatasaray. I'm pretty sure it was a loan with a free obligation to buy, but I don't know if it was basically it was as good as a permanent deal. I hope this is not the case, but it is a report coming out of Turkey suggesting that Galatasaray could terminate Ziyech's loan. Yeah, I would have thought so. It has to be agreed on by both parties. I don't think you can just terminate a loan deal and send someone back. It's got to be agreed with both parties. Guys, we're 10 likes away from 100. Still 60 in the building. Please, last 10 likes, get this to 100, guys. Keep smashing the like button. It's free. It takes seconds. 10 of you in here can definitely smash the like button. So let's go and get that done, guys. Let's get this to 100 likes. Let's start the year out with 100 likes on the stream. That would be massively, massively appreciated, people. So please do that, guys. Please do that. It'll be massively, massively appreciated, people. So make sure you are doing that. Let's get it done. Ziyech would never beat out Palm. No. He absolutely wouldn't. Ziyech to Saudi soon, you'd expect so. I think we should put release clause in his contract. Who? What, Ziyech? So yeah. Anyway, Ziyech could potentially be being sent back, which, yeah, not ideal, really. Not ideal. Not really what we're looking for. But again, we would have to agree to that as well. So let's wait and see if anything comes of that. Yes, Happy New Year, Stuart. You're doing well, bro. You stop signing these teen signings. Yeah. No, I fully agree. Let's hope that stops, of course. But yeah, guys, let's move away from the Hakim Ziyech stuff. Let's talk about, again, news from Ben Jacobs that Newcastle are reportedly interested in signing Andre Santos. They've inquired about the possibility of signing Andre Santos from Chelsea. I presume that means on a loan deal. Again, I've not read the article. I would imagine that's on a loan deal. I can't imagine that is a permanent deal. Look, obviously, he's not played at Forest at all. I imagine that both clubs will be in agreement that he will be recalled. Although with Forest under new management in Nuno and with Sangare going off to the Cup of Nations, I think a couple of their midfielders are African. Is Santos going to get more of a look in? But there's no point just having a look in for a month and then being back on the bench and not being used. I don't know if Nuno coming in the African Cup of Nations is enough of a thing to make Santos want to stay and make it worthwhile. I'm not sure. That is going to be a tricky one. That, I mean, look, if Santos returns and he goes to Newcastle on loan, that would be brilliant. That would be a very, very good move, providing he plays regularly. Providing he plays regularly. I just don't know how regularly he'd play at Newcastle. I'm almost certain it would be loan, but without reading the article, I don't know. I don't know without reading the article. But look, I would have thought that, it would be a loan move. They're looking to bring a midfielder in on loan. We know that. So yeah, I don't know. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see on that front, guys. Let's wait and see on that front. But yeah, I think this will be a good move for sure. We know Newcastle linked with a move for Calvin Phillips. We know they're short in midfield. They need bodies in midfield. Guys, 8 more likes, by the way. Smash this to 100 likes. Come on, people. 8 more likes to go. This is what we're looking for, guys. 8 more likes. You people can do it. There's definitely 8 more. There's definitely 8 of you in here that haven't smashed the like button. So please do that, guys. It's free and it takes seconds. Do your thing, guys. We're so close. We're so close. Well, he's not coming. I think I went for it earlier. He can't come. He's already played for 2 teams this season, so he can't come in January. Krillek's plan to have a world-class academy where young players come in, we develop them and sell them on, or get them in the first team. Yeah, I think that's everyone's plan, basically. That's everyone's plan. Do you think he'll get some game time at Forest? Maybe in January because of the Cup of Nations and stuff, but like that's not enough of a reason to leave him there. The loan's clearly not working. And a move to Newcastle, I think he would get minutes, sure. He'd get some minutes, you'd think so, but I thought Lewis Hall would get quite a few minutes at Newcastle this season, and he's getting hardly any. He's getting hardly any. They've got a loan deal for sure, but they're getting hardly any. So do you know what I mean? Like it's one of those, isn't it, where I just don't know if Santos would get many minutes at Newcastle. But the thing is, though, there's not going to be that many decent options for where we can send Andre Santos on loan. It's going to have to be a Premier League loan or a Championship loan. We've got no international loan slots left. So it will have to be a Premiership or a Championship loan. I don't know. Where can he go and play regularly in the Premier League for the second half of the season? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question, and that is a bit of a problem. That is a bit of a problem. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what we can do. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure on this one. I'm really not sure. It's a tough one to. It's a tough one to work out. It's a tough one to work out because you want these young players to go and play somewhere. But I think, yeah, it would be a loan. It wouldn't be a permanent. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. Look, I wouldn't be dead against it if this were to happen, but I think Santos could be better off. Basically, I don't care if it's Premier League or Championship. He needs to go somewhere where he's going to play every single week. Cassidy started reasonably well at Leicester. Doesn't really get in the team that much anymore. He needs to go to a club, even if it's bottom of the table, even if it's someone like, if it was to be a Luton or whether it was a Sheffield United or a Burnley or do you know what I mean? Whatever it might be, need to go somewhere where he is going to play on a regular basis and play every week. I don't care if it's Championship. As long as this guy plays every week, he needs an exposure to senior football. He's only played in Brazil at a senior level, so we need to get him some experience. So yeah, I wouldn't be against this move, but ultimately I don't see him playing every week. So for me, he would need to go and play somewhere else. Guys, 6 more likes to 100. Come on, people. Let's run it up, run it up, run it up. 6 more likes to the 100 likes mark. Let's get this done, guys. We're almost there. Almost on 100 likes. There's 63 in the building. There's definitely 6 people that have not hit that like button. So please smash the like button. It's free. It takes seconds. I would really, really appreciate it, people, if you would do that so kindly. So please do. Yeah, 5 more to go, guys. Keep smashing the like button. Get it done. Let's start the new year off on the right foot. What's the updates on players like Carney and Lavia? Carney, got no idea. I think he was back in some sort of training. Lavia was a thigh problem, but we've had no update since. We've had no update since the Palace game on Lavia. So not really too much more to add on that. I would not let him to Newcastle for the same things you pointed out. All this money wasted on youngsters, and no one even wants them on loan. I don't think no one wants them on loan. It's just sending them to the right place. That's the bigger issue, sending them to the right place. I mean, I'd rather a draw, but yeah, I mean, if Newcastle lose, then it does obviously, it's obviously suits us. It does suit us better. There's no denying that. But that's kind of the latest on Andre Santos, and it'll be interesting to see. You would fully expect Chelsea to recall him, and you'd expect that recall to happen this week. So yeah, I don't really know. I don't know. You'd expect him to be recalled. I'd be shocked if Chelsea allowed Santos to continue on loan at Forest, because it's clear it's not working. Even with the change of manager now, I still think it's clear that it's not working. But let's see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see on that front. Any more transfer news? Doesn't appear to be. Doesn't appear to be. Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? It is an interesting one, people. Apart from the very first window when Bowley was doing a lot of the stuff, he stepped right back. He has stepped right back, and it is Egbali, Feliciano, the sporting directors who are making the decisions. Obviously, Bowley's consulted, but he's he doesn't have a prominent role like he did in the first few windows. That much is absolutely in the first summer, so that much is absolutely clear. Someone please correct me on a super chat. Does it mean we get Lewis Hall back? Yes, I think that's the case, that the move doesn't become permanent if Newcastle finish below 12th. I think they have to finish below where we finished last season in order for that Lewis Hall deal not to become permanent. So you think it's pretty much almost impossible for that to happen. You think it's pretty much impossible for that to happen. But you do never know. You do never know. Martin to Dortmund sounds great. Yeah, again, no real concrete updates on that other than there is interest there. And I think that would work well for all parties concerned. Guys, 3 likes to go. We're 3 likes away from 100 likes. Keep smashing the like button. Come on, guys. Final 3. There's still 60 in the building. Let's get the final 3 likes chalked off. Come on, guys. Keep smashing the like button. It's free. It takes seconds. So please do that. Please do that, people. Let's get it done. Please do that. Please do that. So yeah, let's get it over 100. But yeah, anyway, let's move away from Andre Santos and just wanted to talk about one other thing briefly, people. One other thing very briefly. We have now hit the 100 likes. Big up to everyone that has smashed the like button. Doesn't mean you can stop there. But yeah, that is greatly appreciated. What else was I going to say? I don't think there was anything else I was going to say. But yeah, look, first day of the window, people. Guys, how are you feeling about this window? How many people do you think are going to come through the door? That is the big question. That is the big question. That is the big question. Why has someone unliked the video? So someone needs to smash that like button again because we're one short. It's one of you lot unliked the video. That's crazy. That is crazy. We're on 99 likes. Someone unliked the video. Madness. 100 likes now. Lewis Hall should start a left back over Colwell so that Colwell can go back to his, maybe. 2 in, 4 out, potentially, I hope Newcastle loses to Liverpool. Okay. Most important thing is we get players that can hit the ground running. That is the key for me. That is the key. I'm not really too fussed on how many it is, but the key is that they must come in and they must hit the ground running. They must hit the ground running. They must hit the ground running. 3 or 2 will come in. I mean, let's wait and see, guys. But people, I am going to round this one out here. Big up to everyone that's tuned in on day 1 of the window. We've had some links for players. I'm sure things will get stronger as the days go by. Big up to every single one of you that's tuned in. Hope you've enjoyed your New Year's Day. Guys, I'll be back tomorrow with another daily transfer update. We're going to be doing it every day this transfer window. Happy New Year to everyone again. Big up to everyone that's tuned in. Let's hope that a window is going to give us what we want. But I'll be here every day, every step of the way with all the breaking news. So people, make sure you're staying tuned in. Smash the likes on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Big yourself up, guys. Love for the support as always. 2024 is going to be a big year for the channel. Can't do it without you guys. So spread the word, all that good stuff. Thanks for the support, guys. Big month ahead. Catch you lot tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Up the Chelsea and peace out, people.